The Beatles were driven down by limo, of course. Met by the film crew in the car park of the Lynham Inn, they duly clowned around. It was front page news that Paul had missed the Portsmouth show the night before due to illness. On into town along the embankment, still playing up for the camera, and in the city centre it was straight into Westwood Television for an interview.
I didn't really collapse. That was just the naughty newspapers writing it. Misquote. No, I just had a bit of flu, I'm fine today, thank you.
You're feeling all right?
Lovely. Real lovely.
Yeah, how are the rest of you? How are you going to avoid catching it?
Fine, thank you. Okay, yeah. Great.
The concert venue, the ABC Cinema, was just 2 blocks away from Westwood TV. By evening, fans had formed a major crowd. At Westwood, visible in the background, the challenge was getting the band securely into the venue. The answer was beneath their feet, a rather curious service tunnel that could be used to spirit them secretly into the building standing on the block in the middle, the Athenaeum Theatre. From here, they just sidled into the ABC. Although Westwood TV has been demolished, the tunnel into the Athenaeum still exists, and I heard about it from the horse's mouth.
It was a good idea, because by then we were having to travel in the back of ice cream vans or Black Marias or in lorries to get into places, in disguises and things. But this one, luckily, we just could stroll in from the back door.
The Athenaeum is still there today, and just across the alley from it, so is the cinema, although it's no longer called the ABC. Very little of the concert was filmed, and there's no sound. I've been told the cameras were not meant to film inside at all. From what concert goers have told me, they didn't hear the music either. There was constant screaming at the show and beforehand.
Even when you were outside waiting to come in, it was very electric feeling. Everybody was excited that they were going to see them.
The atmosphere and the screaming, you see it in the newsreels, and it's exactly the same, and it's just such a buzz.
Proud of it, yeah. To think that, in 1963 I was sat here watching history in the making, really.
Not everyone who saw the Beatles that day felt it was historic. Roger Charlesworth worked for Westwood and even crops up in the archive footage.
My background, I worked in London. I was working with a lot of Hollywood stars and big musical stars and stars of television at the time. So, a bit blasé really, who were the Beatles? Because they weren't as famous then as they are now, of course.
Now tell me something, you were here with your boyfriend at the time.
Yes.
Did you scream?
Yes. I think you had to, really.
The band must have known their exit drill. Once the curtain fell, there was no strolling. They ran. And within moments, the Beatles had left the building. Neil Gallagher, BBC Spotlight, Plymouth.